to my channel. I hope that you are all well and will stick around for this video. I thought I would do a baby names video, so basically 5 boy names I like, 5 girl names I like. Me and Johnny don't know as yet if we're going to find out the gender or not. We're kind of up in the air about it. We keep changing our minds, well, I keep changing my mind, so at the moment we're just going to keep it a surprise. So I thought, this is perfect, I'll give you the boy names I like and the girl names I like. So I'm going to start with the boy names, and the first name that I actually really like is the name Ben. I love the name Ben. I think it's very masculine and very simple, but very boyish, very boy, masculine name. And so, yeah, I really like the name Ben. Another name I really like is a biblical name, and that is Ezra. I liked this name since watching Pretty Little Liars. I just thought that was really different, not very common, so I really, really love the name Ezra. I'm not sure Johnny likes it though, so it's probably not going to be selected if we have a boy, but yeah, I do really like the name Ezra. It's really hot in here. Oh my goodness. So my third boy name is, again, quite common, or used to be, I'm not sure anymore, but when I was growing up, this name is quite a common baby name, and I absolutely love it. I've always loved it, and that name is Jack. I also like the name Jake, but I think I like Jack better, so I haven't put Jake on my list, I've just put Jack. I think, again, it's kind of a strong, masculine boy name. My fourth boy name is Charlie. I know that is also a girl's name, but I really like, well, I like it for a girl and a boy, but definitely really, really like the name Charlie. I think that's really cute for a little baby boy or a toddler. Charlie, I love it. So Charlie is, yeah, I love that name. I think that's really, really cute. Yeah. And my last boy name number 5, is kind of similar to one that I said before, but I really, really, really like this name, probably more. The name is Jackson. I really like that name. I just think Jackson is really, it's different. I think it's kind of Jackson, and it's kind of sexy. But when I think about the surname, Jackson Morrison, I'm like, not sure. Maybe that's a bit too much. So now for the girl names. And girl names I always used to struggle with. I always could never think of names that I liked, and the one name that I did like was used by somebody as I was growing up, and now it's like I just hear it too much to love it like I used to. But definitely always struggled with girl names. Boy names, I could write you a whole list on my arm, but girl names, I've never really had that many that I've liked. Now, I don't know whether it's now because I'm pregnant or just more older, I do find more names that I like in girls. So I have 5 here, and if I do another video like this, I will probably have more girl names to share with you. But yeah, let's get to it. Girl name number 1. This has been a favourite girl name of mine for years. I don't know where I heard the name. I don't know when it struck me, but I've loved this name for years and years. This has always been my baby girl name, so I'm hoping that this, if it's a girl, maybe. The name is Kayla. I have been thinking about different ways I would spell it. K-A-I-L-A, K-A-Y-L-A. I don't know if there's any other name spellings. I'm sure there is. You can pretty much spell a name however you want it, really. But I think if we had the name Kayla, I think I would just do it the bog standard easy, K-A-Y-L-A. I think it's prettier with an I, but I think growing up I always spelled it with a Y. Whenever I was like, oh, I want my baby to be called Kayla, it was always with a Y, so I think I would just do it that way. But I love that name. I think it's very pretty, very girly, very easygoing. Kayla Morrison, sounds good. So yeah, that's my baby girl name number 1. Number 2 is actually very similar, and for a while I was toying with the idea, like, should I scrap Kayla for this name? But despite how much I love this name, I've decided no, I'm not going to scrap Kayla. But baby name number 2 is Kyra, K-Y-R-A. I really like this name. It kind of reminds me of the Kardashians because it's just that little bit different. Not a common name. Kyra. I really love it. Kyra. I love how it rolls off. Kyra. Oh my goodness, I cannot handle the heat. Not because I'm pregnant, I can never handle the heat, but being pregnant doesn't help. This weather, shouldn't complain, but I've always been a winter girl. On to baby name number 3, and baby name number 3 is Sienna. Again, I think that name is getting a bit more popular now, but I think it's very pretty, very feminine, very girly. Sienna, love it. Can't fool that name. So yeah, definitely, I think that's a really beautiful name, Sienna. Sienna. It reminds me though of Vienna. That's a nice cream, isn't it? Well, I know I'm thinking of Viennese. Like I know Vienna is a place. Oh my goodness. Stop embarrassing yourself, Sarah. Baby girl name number 4, again, is a unisex name, so this could be a girl or a boy name, and I love it as both, but I've decided that if I was to choose, I prefer it for a girl, and that name is Jessie, and again, just Jesse. I don't know if you can spell it any other way, maybe IE, but Jessie, not short for Jessica, just Jessie. But I think Jessie's quite cool and a little bit quirky and kind of, I think it's really nice for a girl. So Jessie is another girl name of mine. Now this last name, number 5 for my girl, is, I love this name. I think it's so traditional, beautiful, pretty, feminine, girly. I absolutely love this name. I don't know if Johnny likes it so much. Basically, the name is Madison. I think Madison is so cute, and I love Maddie for short, but I just think Madison is very beautiful, very feminine, pretty. I really love the name Madison, but again, Madison, Morrison, I don't know if that's a bit much or a bit mean of us to do that to our child, but I do think it's a very pretty name, and that's still on the list, but I'm not sure where we'll go with that, but I think I love that name, Maddie, Madison, Addie, good call. I find it really funny how people shorten names. Like, I know someone called Sebastian, and they call him Seb. I also know someone who has a son called Sebastian, and they call him Baz. So it's weird, like, just taking pieces of names. So when I think of Madison, you could have Addie or Addison. Addison. That reminds me of Snape. Take care, guys, and I will see you soon.